1 multiples of whole numbers. It's a pretty easy topic. Okay, so when we multiply two numbers, for example 2 and 3, the answer is 6. So 6 is the multiple of 2 and 3. Okay, in another easy language, if you want to understand multiples are just the timetable of that particular number. Like if you're looking for multiples of 2, it will be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and so on. If you're looking for multiples of 5, it will be 5, 10, 15, 20, and so on. So you are just writing the timetable of that particular number, or you're doing repeated addition. So that's multiples. Okay, so for example, if you see here, multiples of 5 are 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. So it's like timetables of 5. 5 times 1 is 5, 5 times 2 is 10, 5 times 3 is 15, 5 times 4 is 20. Or you start with the number and do the repeated addition. 5 times 5, 5 plus 5 is 10, 10 plus 5 is 15, 15 plus 5 is 20. So either way, you have to understand it, that multiples are like timetables or repeated addition simply. Same way, multiples of 7 are 7, 7 plus 7, 14, or 7 times 2, 14, 21, 28, 35, and 42. Now, what is a common multiple? So if you will see here, the multiples of 5 and the multiples of 7, okay, I can see that 35 is the multiple which is a multiple of both the numbers. So this is a common multiple. So 35 is common multiple of 5 and 7. Now let's start with the exercise. Exercise 1A. Write out the first 5 multiples of these numbers. So as I told you in the beginning, multiples are really easy. So you can start with 3 starts with 3. 3 times 2, 6. 3 times 3, 9. 3 times 4, 12. And 3 times 5, 15. Same way, if you want to do it for 9, you will start with 9. 9 times 2, 18. 9 times 3, 27. 9 times 4, 36, and 9 times 5, 45. As you can see here, they are saying, remember, the first multiple is the number itself. As I told you, the first multiple of 3 is actually 3. The first multiple of 9 is 9 itself. Okay, now they are asking us to use your calculator to see which of these numbers are multiples of 4, multiples of 7, multiples of 6. If you are using calculator, it will be pretty easy. First of all, you just need to divide a number by 4 to figure out whether it is a multiple of 4 or not. Okay, once you divide it, if you get a whole number, then yes, that number is a multiple of 4. But if you get an answer in decimal, it means that number is not a multiple of 4. So when I divide 72 by 4, you will get, or I will get 18. That's a whole number. It means yes, it is a multiple of 4. When I come to the next one, it's an odd number, which is not possible to come in times table of 4. So I will skip it, and then I'll move on to the next one, which is 102. I will divide 102 by 4. Divide by 4, it will give you 25.5. So no, that's not multiple of 4. You will do the same thing with each number, and you will figure out how many of these are multiple of 4. Same way you will do for multiple of 7. Same way you will do for multiple of 6. Use your calculator, divide them by 4, or all of them by 4. If you get a whole number, that's a multiple of 4. If you get a decimal number, it's not a multiple of 4. Now, the next one is find the biggest number that is smaller than 100. Find the biggest number, and it is a multiple of 2. So you need to reach by the timetable of 2, or you need to find a multiple of 2 which is smaller than 100 but biggest in that series. So how many 2 actually gives you 100? I can say 2 times 50 is 100, right? And we don't need 100, we need something smaller than that. So you just need to come one step below. It means 2 times 49 is 98. So the answer for this one is 98. If you go for this one, okay, and you figure out how many 3 gives you 100. Okay, there is no 100 in timetable of 3. So 3 times 34 is 102. So the one below it will be 3 times 33, 3 times 33, which will give us 99. So this one is 99. If you go for this one, how many 5 gives you 100? As much as I remember, 5 times 20 is 100. And you don't need 20 5s because you don't need 100. You need something smaller than that. So you will look for 5 times 19, which will give you 95. These questions just need common sense. There are many different ways to reach the answer with these questions. Okay, let's move on to next question. A party of 20 people are getting into taxis. Each taxi holds the same number of passengers. If all the taxis fill up, how many people could be in each taxi? Give 2 possible answers. So what they're trying to tell us, let's highlight. Each taxi holds same number of passengers and all taxis fill up. Okay. So according to the normal taxis, usually 4 people sit in one taxi. So if in each taxi there are 4 people plus 4 more, or you can write as multiples. So in one taxi there will be 4, in 2 taxis there will be 8, in 3 taxis there will be 12, in 4 taxis there will be 16, and in 5 taxis there will be total 20 people. So either there are 4 taxis, or let's say if every taxi holds 5 passengers, so 5 passengers in one, 10 in the second one, and 15 in 3, and 20 in 4. So either 4 taxis or 5 taxis. I can also make them sit in a group of 2 and bring 10 taxis, but this answer doesn't make sense because they are saying each taxi hold the same number and all of the taxis are filled. So just with 2 passengers, it's not possible that the taxi is full. So that's not a realistic answer. So 4 taxis or 5 taxis. So next question. Here is a list of numbers: 6, 8, 12, 15, 18, 28. And they're asking, from the list, write down a multiple of 9. Multiples of 9 are 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, and so on. I can only see here 18, and that's it. So the answer for A is 18. Now from the list, write down a multiple of 7. Multiples of 7 are 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, and so on. And here I can find 28. That's it. So the answer to this one is 28. Okay, now they are saying from the list, write down a multiple of both. Yani they're looking for a common multiple. So let's write the multiples of 3 and 5 first. Multiples of 3 are 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. Multiples of 5 are 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and so on. And I can see that 15 is the common multiple, and we have it here. So answer to the third one is 15. Okay, now they're saying how many numbers between 1 and 100 inclusive are multiples of both 6 and 9. How many are actually they're looking for how many common multiples are there between 6 and 9. So we need to write the multiples of both 6 and 9. Let's write them first. So here you can see the multiples of both 6 and 9 between 1 and 100, and the common ones are 18, 36, 54, 72, 90. So how many numbers are common? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So how many numbers between 100 inclusive are multiples of both 6 and 9? 5 numbers, which are 18, 36, 54, 72, and 90. That's all about 1A. I hope this will be helpful to you. Have a nice day.